Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today, we're going to get you clarity on, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you right now? We're also going to look at, is there any action they wish to take next towards you? And stay with me till the end because we will also be getting final advice from Spirit. What does Spirit want you to know? So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It is my absolute passion and purpose to be doing these readings for you. And these are timeless readings, and they can be for your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, or your specific person. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm so happy that you're here. I want to give a big virtual hug to all of the new subscribers and to everyone who's already part of this incredible family. You know how much I love you, and thank you so much for being here. So today I have a pick a goddess reading. So you're going to have many ways to choose your group today. You can choose from our 3 goddesses. We also have crystals, and we're also going to be assigning zodiac signs to each group. So you can pick from group 1, 2, 3. You can take all of them, or you can even choose your zodiac sign as well as your person's zodiac sign and combine those readings. So be gentle with yourself. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. There's no right or wrong answer here. But if you're at that place where you just want to gain clarity on what's going on between you and your person, and general readings are not enough because you want to get in deep on what's going on with you and in your heart and in your special journey, then I absolutely recommend that you do the live reading experience with me. I love seeing your beautiful face on video call. We also record it if you want, because when you actually watch it a few times, you will be shocked as to how much actually comes out. So much knowledge, so much healing and transformation. It's my favorite thing to do. I love doing live readings. But if that doesn't resonate, that's fine too. I also offer video recorded readings. So you have a lot of options. If you go to see my menu at livetarot.com/readings. And if you're the kind of person who loves to pull oracle cards at home so that you can get your immediate questions answered, then I highly recommend you order the Twin Flame Oracle. I'll be using this. It's a love oracle in today's reading, and the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, which I created for all of you who have or would like to start spiritual businesses. These are available on my website with free shipping, as well as on Amazon FBA, both the same, wherever you order it from. Okay, so now let's get right into your choices. So for group number 1, we have the goddess Lakshmi, bright future, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine, with this crystal right here. And then for group number 2, we have the goddess Bast, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. And then we have this crystal right here. And then for group number 3, we have Freya, bold, unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. And this is the crystal that goes with that. Okay, let's go ahead and get some zodiac signs for each group. For group number 1, we have Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, and Leo. For group number 2, we have Capricorn, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. And for group number 3, we have Libra, Pisces, Aries, and Sagittarius. Okay, so go ahead and choose your group, and we'll get started with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 that chose the goddess Lakshmi with this crystal right here, as well as Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, and Leo. So let's see. Are you on their mind? If so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? We'll also look at, is there any action they wish to take towards you in this immediate future? And stay with me till the end, because we'll also be getting Spirit's final advice for you for this reading. We'll start here with your oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Very interesting. Okay. So I feel like your person right now, yes, are you on their mind? Yes, very much so. And at the same time, I feel like what's really haunting them right now is that they have disappointed you somehow. Okay. For some of you, there might have been some sort of challenge going on in this connection, maybe some sort of tension, disagreements. For some of you, you might even have some sort of a silence or a separation. But I just feel like this person right now is going through a deep sense of pain, because they do feel like somehow you have lost faith or trust in them. Okay, so take it as it resonates for your situation. They feel that they trust you deeply, but that you may not fully trust them. Okay, because of either things that they've done, things that they've not done. I feel like for some of you, it's not even about the actions that they've taken. It's about maybe actions that they have not taken towards you, right? Like maybe this person hasn't stepped up. Maybe they haven't met you where you wish to be met when it comes to a relationship, right? Like I feel like there's something in this person right now that is definitely kind of like an overall heaviness. There's an overall disappointment and dissatisfaction. What I find interesting is those are the two main words that are coming out in these cards: disappointment and dissatisfaction. So they feel that they have disappointed you in some way, and they're also feeling an overall dissatisfaction in their life as a result of that. So I feel like this person is definitely going through some sort of like dark night of the soul kind of energy right now in their life. And, you know, it might be something that is necessary, right? It might be something that they absolutely do need to go through. And right now, I feel like if you have stepped away from this person, or if you've given them some space, and there might be some silence from you towards this person, it's almost like they are longing for some simple act of kindness from you. Whether you check in on them, but you don't engage with them. You know how sometimes when we really love somebody, but we feel like we need a break from them because they are draining our energy, or they've broken our hearts somehow. That's what this person feels like. As they think about you, they almost feel like if they have lost you, or if you have stepped away from them, they deserve it. So they're not at all blaming you. They're not at all like, if you have stepped away from them, they're not like accusing you of anything. They actually feel like they deserve whatever you're doing, right? Like they themselves have not stepped up, like they have made a mistake. They deserve that you are away from them. If they're silenced, they deserve your silence. But at the same time, there's this deep little hope in them that maybe you will show up again. Maybe you will reach out with like some simple little check-in. Hey, are you all right? Right? Even if you don't engage, even if you don't open up about yourself, even if you don't go deep with them, it's like they fantasize about just even hearing from you, even like feeling like you were thinking of them. Because again, they feel like somehow in what's happened between the two of you, you have lost their trust and faith in them. Okay, they've done something or not done something, and they know they've let you down in some way. And so right now they're going through a very kind of deep, dark time. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's also coming out in their other aspects of their life. So they might also be suffering or like struggling in their life in general, where they feel like things are getting out of hand or things are out of their control. And it's almost like there's this energy of, I can't catch a break because, you know, not only am I losing the person I love, or not only have I alienated or pushed away you. They feel like maybe they've done something or not done something to push you away, but they also feel like somewhere in their overall life, they're also pushing away love, abundance, success. So there's a pushing energy. And it's not just pushing away of you. There's some sort of repelling energy that they're going through in their life right now. And I think that is why I wouldn't be surprised if they are leaning on whatever spirituality that they feel in their heart. Like they are really trying to find the blessings. They're really trying to maybe attach themselves to some sort of a spiritual anchor to help them out of this darkness. And that's what I'm getting from the energy of Archangel Michael here. So yeah, this person is definitely going through a dark night of the soul. They're definitely in some sort of a spiritual suffering kind of a state right now. And they're seeking relief. And so if they're not talking to you at this time, or you're not talking to them at this time, they are seeking relief in their mind, in their fantasies of you, in their memories of you, in the what could have been. So there is still this relief seeking that's going on within them. What else are they thinking and feeling about group one? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, see? That makes sense. Hermit. Nine of Cups in reverse. Two of Wands. Yeah, choices that need to be made. Two of Cups. Okay. Very interesting. To me, this is a confirmation of what we've already been seeing. See, your person is going through, to me, this combination, Five of Pentacles and the Hermit, is definitely a dark night of the soul, you know. And again, I really do feel, group one, that this is necessary for your person's evolution. And I do feel, again, because we have Archangel Michael showing up here, I do feel that this is spiritually ordained, okay? This evolution is something that your person absolutely needs to go through. They need to work through this in order to come onto the other side, on the other side, and truly claim you and this relationship. Okay, because right now with this Five of Pentacles, they definitely feel like they are on the outside. And this is what I mean. And to me, this is very much this disappointment and dissatisfaction, same energy, confirmation of the disappointment and dissatisfaction. So this is something where they need to get their life back on track. So they feel right now that they are failing you. You've lost faith in them. You've lost trust in them. But they also feel like they're failing in life somehow, or like, you know, they're failing themselves overall. And now they've gone into some sort of hermit mode, some sort of solitude in order to introspect. Okay. This is really important. They need this time. They need to find the light in the darkness. Right now, they're sitting there in the darkness. They're looking for the answers. They're looking for the path, the direction that they need to take. They do understand very deeply that there are choices, actions, and choices that need to be made. Two of Wands. But look at the central energy, Nine of Cups in reverse. They are not happy, and this doesn't have to do with you. This is their individual happiness, their individual sense of well-being, right? So they are not in a good place. They're not in a good place right now. They're not happy, but they also are taking, and I love that we get the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups here, they're taking personal responsibility. They're not blaming anybody else or anything else for their unhappiness or their dissatisfaction. They know that it has to do with the actions that they've taken, or even the actions that they have chosen not to take in their life, whether it's towards you, whether it's towards work or finances, or just building a life. So I feel like they are very aware that all of these results are exactly from them, right? Like all the results they're getting is entirely from their own choices, their own will, their willingness to act, or their fear and not acting. So this is really powerful, Group 1, because there is no energy here of somebody who is trying to put the responsibility on you or blame the world for their problems. They know that their problems are because of their own actions, Two of Wands, and they know that they need to change those actions, and they know that unless they change these actions and they step up and they come out of this hermit mode with a clear path, they know that they're not going to be able to have you, Two of Cups, as much as they want you, right? So they see the loss here, the potential for loss. Maybe I feel like right now in their thoughts of you, they don't think that they have lost you fully. I don't think that they feel that you are absolutely gone to them, but they are very aware of the fact that they could lose you. They could lose you if they don't do what's necessary. So let's see. What action, since we're getting that Two of Wands, what action do they wish to take next towards you? And what is Spirit's final advice or guidance for Group 1? Home, beautiful. Control, feminine. Ascend, beautiful. I love this. Oh, this is such beautiful energy. See? So here we have it. Like you are their home. Okay, you are this person's home. And right now with that Five of Pentacles, they know that they are outside of that energy, but you are the warmth, you are their home, you are where they come to rest. See, cozy, warm, secure. You feel at home with each other. So they miss this right now, and that's why we're getting that Five of Pentacles energy, right? They want to come home to you. They also realize that maybe they were trying to control things too much, because on this card, we have the message stagnation, delusion, and release the need to control situations. So, you know, this person may have been triggered by certain fears and limitations within themselves, where they had a hard time being open and vulnerable with you. And this is not because of you. I think this is just their own kind of limiting beliefs. And they may seek security. This person might seek security through control. But I think in seeking that control or trying to control their emotions, trying to keep some sort of emotional distance from you in order to protect themselves or to protect their own vulnerability, I think that's where they realize that, you know, you lost faith or trust in them because they wouldn't show up fully and cleanly towards you. And if you are the feminine watching for the masculine, I feel like there is a very strong energy here from the divine masculine to its feminine counterpart, where it's kind of like, you are my home and I'm so sorry that I tried to, you know, I tried to control this. I wasn't open. I wasn't honest enough about my emotions. I didn't let you in. I kept you at some sort of like a distance from me. And there is definite regret around that as well. So I love this. I feel like in their actions towards you that they wish to take, look at this beautiful expansion and ascension energy. Expansion, evolution, universal intelligence, stay connected to spirit. So this to me is the same energy as here. I feel like this person is going through a beautiful spiritual awakening. And as they come out of that hermit mode energy, they are going to come back to you, to this connection, because they want that expansion. They want to ascend. They're going to come back out of this wanting and being ready to finally ascend with you, to let go of their limitations, let go of their fears, and to actually move forward and move up into this bond, into this connection, and to be open to it and no longer trying to control where it's going or control what it's doing. This is really beautiful. I love this. Isn't it funny? Look at what Spirit is saying to you. Go wild. I feel like this is another like permission from Spirit with the beautiful lion's energy here of like, you know, let go. Like when this person is ready, when they're finally, you know, out of that hermit mode and they come to the other side with this beautiful Two of Wands, because this is very passionate energy. So this person is going to come towards you with a lot of passion. Two of Wands, Two of Cups, a lot of passion for emotional and physical union. So when that happens, when they come around and they are fully ready and you can feel that energy, go wild, enjoy it, because they are finally coming into that place of being open and no longer controlling themselves and holding back from you. Wow, I love this energy. So this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur. These are available on my website as well as Amazon FBA. It's the same wherever you order it from, with free shipping. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose the goddess Bast, as well as this crystal right here, as well as Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. Let's see. Are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? Then we'll take a look at, is there any action they wish to take next towards you? And then stay with me till the end, because we'll also get final advice from Spirit. What does Spirit want you to know today? So we'll start here with your oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot as well. These two just flipped over by themselves. So we have calling in your soulmate. Oh, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Ah, so beautiful. Spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. Anxiety. You are highly thought of. So beautiful. And work, achievement, and success. Wow. Okay. So I'm getting some really strong energies here. Your person, I feel like for some of you, take this as it resonates. For some of you, this is an off and on kind of relationship. And it's been this way because there's something about your person. I'm not saying that they're definitely like an avoidant attachment style, but they're definitely somebody who struggles with intimacy. They struggle with opening up and deeply connecting. This is the kind of person who has been in relationships before, but they've all been kind of like safe containers. And what I mean by safe containers is that they are with people who do not challenge them and who do not ask much of them emotionally, right? Like this person, I wouldn't be surprised if they're the kind of person who's had relationships in the past where it's just like they're just hanging out with those people, right? Like it's nothing deep, it's nothing, it's just like very, very simple and more of like this kind of like stable companionship, but no actual depth to it. Because when things get deep, when real love is involved, this person starts to feel anxiety. Okay. So I feel like this person right now is thinking obsessively about you. You are constantly on their mind. And why? Because they are used to safe and superficial relationships. And ever since they met you, they're kind of out of their mind because they're starting to realize, even though they have been resisting this, and I feel like they've been in denial about this, they're starting to realize that you guys are soulmates. Okay. And that is terrifying them because they're not used to soulmate. I wouldn't be surprised if this person has never even been in any kind of deep, like I'm in love kind of relationship. And that doesn't mean they're inexperienced. Like they could have had lots of relationships. They could have even been married. They could even be married now. But it doesn't matter because it's a contract, it's a label, it's a container. It's not about real depth. It's not about real love. That's why I feel like this person, they are really afraid to start to admit to themselves, because it's becoming harder and harder for them to deny it, that they think so highly of you because of who you are. Like they have slowly, even if it's off and on, even if it's in and out of your life, they have slowly fallen in love with you. And the more time that they have spent with you in any way, they fall deeper. And I think that's why I wouldn't even be surprised if that's why for some of you, this person is very like off and on, because I feel like they may come very close and then you guys spend time together and they start to feel these deep things. Their emotions get heightened, their emotions start going out of control. And then in order to contain those emotions, they retreat. And to you, it might seem like hot, cold behavior. It might seem like, why were we so close yesterday and today this person is cold? And I'm not saying at all that that's right of them to do. This is not at all, excusing that behavior. But what I'm saying is this is where it's coming from. So it's up to you to decide, do you want to deal with it? Or are they willing to seek whatever kind of help that they would need with their issues with anxiety, with their issues with not being able to open up to people or not being able to truly trust in love? Because I think this person, they feel very, very like, I want love, I want closeness, I want my soulmate. But then when I have it or when I feel it around me, I run from it. They want it, but they run from it. They want it, but they run from it. Because I also feel that in their thoughts of you, one of the great anxieties that they have is that at some point you will leave or this will end. So why keep spending all this time getting closer and closer to you if they feel that somehow, somewhere along the way, they will disappoint you and you will leave them and they will be even more unhappy than they were before. So this is this person's constant fear and anxiety. And so what they also do, and I wouldn't be surprised if your person, group 2, is somebody who works very hard. They hustle in their work because that's what regulates their emotions. Like this person really struggles with their deep emotions. They really struggle with love and handling their love for you. So you might notice that this person takes on more work. They take on work stress. They try to achieve. They try to succeed because they feel that that's the only place where they have control and where they don't have to think about their emotions. They don't have to feel anything. They just have to work, hustle, work hard, work hard. They let that routine, they let that hustle be the distraction that they need to keep them away from their deep heart space energy, right? Like their deep emotions. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see this person come very close to you for a time, and then they pull away and they give excuses about work and those kind of things, right? In order to bring a distance. What else? What else are you on their mind? What are they thinking and feeling? The Chariot. King of Wands, so not surprising. Six of Wands. Queen of, oh, so beautiful. Look at that. So beautiful. Three of Cups. Yeah. Wow. So this is definitely a slower moving energy. Okay. The Six of Wands. And you know what's interesting is that in this deck, the Six of Wands to me is what I think the Four of Wands should be. But for some reason they put it on the six. Whereas traditionally in tarot, Six of Wands is the card of actual, like a warrior heading towards victory on his horse, not this like celebration of, you know, union. So it's interesting how this comes up here on the as the central energy. So I do feel that it's a combination of what we see in terms of the image on the card, as well as what the true meaning of the Six of Wands is in tarot. So I feel like your person feels like they are very slowly and want to very slowly in the Six of Wands energy march towards victory, right? Like, so they're taking baby steps towards that. But this image shows us where they want to arrive eventually, right? So they want to eventually arrive at a union with you. But the pace at which they're going because of their emotional issues is definitely very like one step at a time. And it's interesting because the pace that they're going isn't a direct reflection of what they actually feel, because what they actually feel is incredibly passionate, but they hold it back. So this person has a tremendous love and passion for you, okay? You rule their heart and their body, okay? To me, this is the energy of both physical and emotional bonding. You own this person physically and emotionally, even though you might not know it. Okay, you might not even, you'd be like, what? No way. This person never says that. This person never acts like that. What the heck? You know, like, but look, deep down inside in the places that they don't want to right now admit because of their anxiety, because of their issues, this person is trying to control the fact that you own them emotionally and physically. You are the only person they want with that combination. You know, do they find other people attractive? Have they found other people attractive in their life? Sure. But nobody has owned their body, mind, and soul, because here you have it. Okay. This is the body, mind, and soul. All three. Sorry, body, heart, and soul. Body, heart, and soul. All three. So I'm telling you, you own this person. They just don't know how to admit that to you. They just don't know how to actually say that to you. So they're trying really hard to keep moving forward, even though they're going at a slower pace. They want the relationship to move forward, but it's definitely slower. And for some of you, it's like it may be showing up. To me, this is also the energy of spending time together, right? I feel like they want to spend time with you. They definitely want to spend time with you, but they kind of keep a little bit of a break on it. They try not to make it too much because they're not yet fully ready to step into it. And for some of you, take it as it resonates. Is not for everybody. This could also mean that there might be some sort of a third party that's lurking around as well. Okay, there might be some unfinished business or something going on with a third party situation. So given all of that, what action does this person wish to take towards you next? And what is Spirit's advice for group 2? Ah, yes, I love that. Rise above. Beautiful. Travel. So we're getting a lot of traveling energies, which I feel is very much about, yeah, fear. Okay. Which is very much about this person very much wanting to rise above and move towards you in some way. Okay. And that's really significant, even though, again, I do feel there's a lot of fear. We've seen this already. So there is definitely a darkness, a hesitation coming from their own anxiety, their own insecurity, their own limiting beliefs, and their fear that ultimately they will lose you somehow or disappoint you somehow or won't be enough for you. Okay. But what I love about this is that even though that fear is there and we're getting drama, obstacles, pettiness, find the strength to rise, this person definitely wants to say yes to rising above whatever has been holding them back and holding this relationship back from being like in its full form of what it could be. See, I get the energy, group 2, that you guys are kind of stuck in a half relationship. It always feels like a hallway that you're both standing in instead of a door that you're both walking through together into a safe place, like into like being each other's home. It's like you are energetically and emotionally each other's home. Like I said, you own this person, body, heart, and soul, but yet you guys still stand in a hallway together. You're not actually opening up the door and walking into that home together, the home that you are creating with your hearts. So I feel you. I know it's so tough, because it's like a hallway energy, you know? It's like this halfway, we're almost there. Why are we stuck in this hallway? When are we gonna open the door? And I feel like this person is very slowly, but very surely inching their way into the yes, because I feel like you've probably been experiencing them very much in resistance as like a no, I can't. But now look, we're turning into a yes. And for those of you who maybe there's a travel issue, like a distance, like long distance, they're going to want to travel to see you, to spend time with you, which we already got right here. So that might actually help as well. But overall, with the 6 of Wands, the Chariot, and the travel, there's definitely an energy of forward movement, forward momentum, even if it's not the fastest moving one. So Spirit's final advice for you is assess the situation. So keep continuing to monitor this, you know, see if they show up, see what they do, observe them. Right now, it's really the ball is in their court to come across their fear and to finally come into the fruition of what they really want, which is something that you both want, right? To come out of that hallway. So this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the Oracle decks that I've created. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur. These are available both on my website with free shipping as well as Amazon FBA with free shipping. Make sure you go to livetarot.com and check out everything there. Readings and Oracle decks. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe. Give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose the goddess Freya, as well as this crystal right here, and Libra, Pisces, Aries, and Sagittarius. Okay, let's see. Are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? We'll also look at what actions do they wish to take. If any, towards you. And stay with me until the end, because we will also be getting advice from Spirit. What does Spirit want you to know? And we'll start here with your Oracle cards. And we will do your tarot as well. So we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. Walking away. Cain, pay attention to your health. Firecracker, excitement. Okay. So I feel like there's definitely some sort of energy here between you and this person about possibly walking away or having already walked away and turning your back on certain things versus coming close. So it's interesting how you have this dichotomy going on, right? Like these opposing sides. This card is giving me very much like 8 of Cups type of energy, right? So I feel like if you are now turning your back on this person or considering turning your back on this person and walking away from them, it's interesting because that is creating some sort of a space or a void or a vacuum for this person to actually step in and fill that gap. You know, this is an interesting energy because I feel like this person has a lot of, they have a lot of passion for you, okay? Because it's coming up very physically. So are you on their mind? Yes, absolutely. Because we're getting a lot of obviously physical passion from both of these. So there's a sense of like affection, love and affection, courtship and romance, which we see right here. But there's also a deeper element of a passion that is very physical, that is very intense, that also is kind of living just below the surface of what seems like it's more gentle and more like, you know, soft. So I feel like your person is navigating that sense of on the surface and maybe towards you. In my words and my actions, I'm trying to be a little bit more contained. I'm trying to be a little bit more guarded, okay? I'm not trying to show too much of my deeper feelings or my deeper passion, because if I did that, I would start to feel like I'm losing some sort of control. So I feel like this person, they think of you very intensely, maybe even obsessively, okay? But they hold back that deeper passion from being fully expressed to you for whatever their limits are, whatever they're afraid that's going to happen. So it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if this person feels also a lot of that physical attraction. They want to come towards you. They want to give you tender touch. They want to hug you. They want to kiss you. Like there's this definite like affection there, but underneath that affection, there's also a lot of, okay, I want even more than that, but that's something that maybe they don't want to, you know, like that's something that they are afraid of showing the depth of, because if they did that, they would have to step into this true relationship and give it a full chance. So I do feel for some of you, this person, is not stepping into a fully committed relationship with you for whatever their reasons are, okay? And I feel like you guys do kind of go back and forth between excitement and boredom, in the sense that when this person comes in, they come in really hot and really intense towards you, okay? But then when they are not coming in hot and towards you, you almost feel like there's this kind of like turning their back energy. And for some of you, it might also be linked to something in this person's physical or mental health that also is bothering them, okay? So this person may be somebody who is not wanting to admit that they might have, you know, issues around their emotions, right? Like they may not be in a very emotionally healthy place right now. So that's why they go back and forth from like this excitement, like coming in hot and then going cold, coming in hot and going cold. So in their thoughts of you, they realize that they are kind of pushing you away, right? They are making you feel like you should just kind of walk away from them. And I do feel that if you are or you have been walking away from this person, it is a good thing, because they need to fully feel that absence or that space, even kind of an indifference from you. Because see, I get the energy that in their thoughts of you, this person also does take you for granted, group 3. They know that you really do love them. They know how much you care. So they almost like don't make enough of an effort to hold that care, right? Like, because they feel like you're always going to love them. You may be upset, you may walk away sometimes, but you always come back, okay? This person, in their thoughts of you, they definitely have that idea that no matter how upset you get, no matter how disillusioned or disappointed you get, you always come back, right? It's almost like they have to just ride it out. They have to ride out the storms. You may even say, I'm done, you know, like, I don't want to see you anymore. I don't want to talk to you anymore. You may distance yourself, but for some of you, like, this person knows that you always do come back. And so they almost have this sense of, if you walk away, they just kind of have to ride it out, right? Eventually you'll turn around and come back. So I feel like for a lot of you, if you have walked away again after doing this a few times, this time, in order for them to even take it seriously, you're going to have to be very serious about it. You know, like, you're going to have to be somebody who doesn't turn around, doesn't necessarily walk back. If that's something that you want to do and are ready to do, or if you want to really kind of test this person and see, if you were to fully walk away, will they stop you? Will they stop you? Will they come after you? Ten of Swords, not surprising. The Tower, wow. Six of Pentacles, the Star. See, this person idealizes you, like there's hopes around you. The Lovers, there you go. Not surprising. Okay, so yeah, this person, they're like they're definitely a testy energy. You know, they're an energy that is all about loving you from a distance. It's like they love you, love you, love you. They obsess over you. They're so into you. But for whatever reason, they don't want to come forward fully and claim it and claim you. It's always like I do, but I can't say it, or I do, but then I retreat, right? It's like Six of Pentacles. Look at this central energy. It's like they know that you need full reciprocity. And the more you hold on to your power in this situation, group 3, the more you hold the line and say, you know what? I have given you so much. I've given you patience. I've given you understanding. I've given you love, even unconditionally. But now I am done for real, in the sense that unless you give me full reciprocity, I'm out. And this time I'm not turning back. And I feel like there's a part of them that if you've already done it, it's working, because look, it felt very abrupt. It may have come out of nowhere, like you have just completely withdrawn. And see, this is the difference. This person, they are very aware of energy. Okay, they can pick up on the energy, even if you don't say anything. So I feel like in the past, if you have walked away from this person or gone silent or given them space, they felt energetically that you may be silent, but you're still there. Your love is still there. Your passion is still there. They felt the emotional bond. They felt the emotional energy. And that is why when you came back, they weren't surprised, or they didn't do anything to get you back, because they felt that you weren't really gone. This person, whether you see it or not, they pick up on that. They pick up on your energy. That's why this Lover's energy is so strong between the two of you. So if you have finally walked away from the energy of indifference, like this is it, you don't need to be dramatic about it. You don't need to send a goodbye message. You don't need to say, I'm done. You have just walked away silently with that complete cut off energy. Like, it doesn't matter. There's nothing more to say. I don't need to announce my departure because I am finally indifferent. I just don't care anymore. And I truly mean that. That's when the tower comes down, okay? That's when this person falls to their knees. Because till now, they had the entitlement of, you'll always love me. I know it. You know it. You're always going to love me. You're always going to kind of be there. There was an entitled energy. But as this tower falls, because now you've become truly indifferent and you have withdrawn that energy from them, 10 of Swords, it's going to hit them hard. But it has to come from that place of you don't really care anymore. Now you're just this hope, this star in the sky that they are looking up towards, but don't have access to energetically, physically, emotionally, spiritually in any way. Because the heat from this lovers has to come down, right, from your side, because this person needs to feel the absence. They need to feel the loss. And so if you are considering doing this, I would say it's a good idea. If you've already done it, great for you. Good for you. It's working. Even if you don't want an outcome, that's fine. Even better. Even better that you don't want an outcome, I think, because that also makes your energy much more powerful, because you're not doing it for a reaction or a response. You're doing it because you are done. So is there any action this person will take? Oh, and let's get your final advice from Spirit. Karmic partner, fertility, healing, stuck. Okay. So for some of you, there is some sort of a third-party situation that is coming up here. Take that as it resonates. It's not for everybody. But for some of you, that might be one of the reasons why this person can't fully claim you. I wouldn't be surprised, because this entire reading, we've been getting that energy of somebody who knows that you need reciprocity, knows that they have to step up, but they haven't been fully able to claim you. Even though, again, see, they downplay their feelings, they hide their passion for you. And for some of you, the reason for that is because there is some sort of a third party. And sometimes it doesn't have to be an active third party either. It could also just be their own emotional problems, and they're feeling stuck from some sort of a bad relationship in the past, whether it's a divorce or just a really messy heartbreak, feeling betrayed by somebody, needing to heal. So this is why I'm saying, for some of you, this is the ghost of the past. For some of you, it's an active situation. But either way, this person is definitely stuck. They need to heal certain things. They need to take action towards certain things. They need to heal many things. And whether they are physically available or not, versus just emotionally not available, it doesn't matter. The healing needs to happen. And until they heal, until they look at themselves in the mirror and see the truth, they're going to remain stuck. But they're going to keep coming at you, wanting to show you that they're in this. They're going to keep you as close as possible, right? This fertility is also very much like Empress energy. You are the Empress in this person's life. You still are some sort of an emotional attraction and an emotional anchor, the place this person goes to feel alive, right? And, it's like you are the source of that. You are the source of that alive feeling, but that's not your job, right? If they want this fertility, if they want to truly grow something with you, they know that they're going to have to heal and become unstuck. So even if though we're not seeing like specific energy of action here, we are seeing their awareness of what needs to happen in order to have this lover's energy with you again. Okay? They are aware. The question is going to be, will they take the action moving forward? And your final advice from Spirit is find a balance. So this is your Temperance energy, group 3. You need to find your own balance while this person figures out their own healing and figures out how they're going to become unstuck. So this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created. The Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, for those of you who have or would like to start a spiritual business. These are available on my website as well as Amazon FBA with free shipping. So make sure you go to livetarot.com, and if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps me, and I thank you for your support, and I see you all on the next one.